Well then, Paul, I know you've lost a bit of your wood, and don't worry, it happens to all men at some point in their lives, but if you want wood, I've got plenty to spare, buddy. Showing. Good afternoon, guys, it's Lord Vulcan again. Today I'm showing you the delights and the pleasures of the eye that are down Holderness Road in Hull. Because you do get some sexy cretins down here. We're also going to visit a bit of Long Hill. Now, Long Hill's got quite a bad name for itself because of the rough reputation it's kind of gained over the years. It's mainly, imagine Benefit Street, but on an entire estate, and that's what you've got. See what I mean about the sexy people down here with 40-inch stretchers that don't suit them. But yeah, Long Hill is kind of getting a reputation of being quite a nasty place, and it really isn't the people on it. I'm going to put this out here now. Ever since I've started doing my job, I'm in Long Hill half of the day, and obviously somewhere else the other half of the day because I'm a bus driver. But yeah, the people there are the nicest people that you'll ever meet. They really do. It's the only place I've ever known where they tip the driver. And that sounds weird, how can you tip a bus driver? But they'll say, like, if it's a 180 fare and they give you a £2 coin, they'll just go, oh, keep the change, drive. Which actually really helps the drivers, because you have no idea how fast we go through 10p's and 20s. It's unreal. Oh, come on, sunshine. But yeah, today's kind of video was about bad drivers. Simply because working in the industry that I do, where you constantly on the roads, you will meet so many arseholes, and you will find a very, I wouldn't say hatred, but a very tasteful dislike to cyclists. And that isn't me having to go at all cyclists, it really isn't. But it's the ones that will say, I'm going to give you a perfect example here, when you can see a bus is indicating and they're here road positioning wise as they are, but then they can see you pulling over and then they accelerate trying to undertake you. It's so frustrating because you actually try and block people off doing that. That's what you're trained to do. You're trained to make as little gap down your left hand side or your offside as possible. Is it offside on the side? I can't remember. But that is what you're trained to do. It's quite simple. You're trying to prevent as a casualty or an accident. Which, yeah, you do it. But when tossers with no kind of self-preservation try and undermine you and undertake you, you feel like saying something, well, you get all you're given, don't you really? But there's another thing that happened at work recently where someone, you could tell he wasn't all there, and he ran out in front of me on the bike. No, not in front of the bus that I was driving. And luckily I was only doing like 15 and I managed to stop. And I thought to myself when he was in front of me, he's going under my wheels. There's no ifs, ands or buts about this. He's under. But by that time he was already out the way. It must have been literally about that much between his back leg and my bumper when he ran across, because we stood in the middle of the road and thought no one's stupid enough to run past it or try and run in front of me here. But unfortunately he was. And it was this whole debate at work. I got called in because we've got this little thing called Green Road, which is where it measures your driving performance, you know, like how harsh you brake, how fast you accelerate, stuff like that, and also ride quality. Like, if you go around the corner too fast, it'll flash up amber. If you do something really bad, it'll flash up red. And this flashed up red, this incident. Flashed up red on my Green Road. Fuck it, I'm going round. Flashed up red on my Green Road. And so obviously it records like the last 30 seconds and the next 30 seconds it records that little snippet. And I got pulled into my manager's office and I basically got a bollocking for it, saying, well, why did you have to brake so harshly? Well, if I didn't, I'd have hit him. And I got a right royal bollocking for something, for not hitting someone, which doesn't make much sense to me. But like I said, they have to be kind of arsehole-ish, the managers. It's kind of in the job criteria. But anyway, I am going to give you a few clips of the toss pots that I've accumulated over the last few months, because obviously I haven't been riding very long, or very much over the last few months because of the weather. I've literally been thinking to myself, do I take my bike back to my mum and dad's, because they live on a hill, they live at the top of a hill even, and that's somewhere where it won't get flooded. And our house that I'm living in now is kind of, yeah, you know, it could flood, it might not. But anyway, guys, I might do a little bit after this, I don't know, but I'll see you in a bit. Enjoy. There off. And this guy's right here is Long Hill. You see what I mean about it? It kind of looks a bit Benefit Streety, as if I was just putting the place name into a noun or an adjective, whatever the hell it is. But like I said, nicest people I've ever met. In fact, the Vulcan lady, my beautiful fiance, who I fall in love with more and more each day, is from Long Hill, and she's hard as nails. I would not mess with her. Genuinely would not mess with her. Mainly because she beats me a lot. She nipped my arm this morning and it's still hurting now. The bitch. Yeah. What the fuck are you doing? That's definitely one to go in today's vlog. Typical fucking BM driver. You're going to choose which lane you're going in. onto the unshaded bit.